A life of praise. For the last couple of months, we have been looking at the issue of suffering in our journey with God. We have been looking at how our understandings, how we see things, molds our attitude and experience with suffering. There is a bit unnatural concept for this week, the appeal to praise God at all time, even when we don't feel like it, even when it feels very unnatural to do. Paul had many miraculous experiences with God. He had plenty of reasons to praise God. But now, he's in a Roman prison and there is no outlook for miraculous deliverance. Yet, he gives a very big advice. Praise God, give thanks and rejoice in Him always. Not when circumstances and feelings dictates, but let your praise dictates and shape your circumstances and feelings. As the lesson puts it, praise is faith in action. Based on Psalm 145 and a commentary by Charles Spurgeon, the lesson points at three key elements about praise. First, we need to be observant and to reflect on the things and experiences around us. We need to see and appreciate what God is doing in our world and our lives in order to cultivate a spirit and life of praise. We can't force ourselves to praise. It's a natural reaction when we see and understand. Second, we need to remember these experiences and revelations. They put an imprint in our souls. And third, we need to share them, talk about it, appreciate it. There are some extraordinary experiences in the life of Israel that testify and teach big lessons about praise. Israel, for example, walked 6 days around Jericho and knew very well that they can't do anything on their own to conquer it. So on the 7th day, they shouted praise to God as He was the only one able to deliver victory, and He did. Then King Jehoshaphat knew that he had zero chance against that very vast army coming against him, yet he still went out to face the enemy, but not with his power, but with songs and shouts of praise. What a view it must have been when God started placing ambushes and creating horror in the enemy lines. Praise takes down walls and is a weapon that conquers. It's full reliance on God. It's faith in action. Praise is also a powerful witness. When Paul and Silas were in the prison, praising God no matter the injustice, no matter the suffering, when they were still there praising even after the deliverance, the jailer sensed that he was in the presence of something much bigger than he had ever experienced. He trembled and asked, "What should I do to be saved?" A life of praise. What will I take away from this lesson in the length of one tweet? #lesson-in-1. Praise is faith in action. It's not driven by circumstances but shapes them. It takes down walls, it conquers, it witnesses. Praise requires intentionality, trust, and dedication. We will continue next week with meekness in the crucible.